はい、みんな聞こえておりますでしょうか。ラジオ部みたいなので始めたいと思います。皆さんこんきびです。楽しきびです。今日はね、またバーゴーカップが開催するので、それやっていきたいと思います。Sorry it's so late. I had some things going on and then the Sharks game was on, so I had to watch that. But we are back. We're gonna win our team trials and then we'll be back for finals in a couple days. Or so I think. So let's go for it. I was with Misao yesterday. Not in person. I was just talking to her. And she said she wanted me to do a Grass Wonder run. And that Grass Wonder run ended up being quite good. So I will be taking it with me. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I did one run with it yesterday. The pace S is a little awkward. It would have been better if it was late S because, or medium S, but I went with late surger anyway, and we are gonna see what happens. But I think we're gonna be okay. I like the San Jose Sharks. This time I need to remember to do my scouting. But if I'm not like talking, it probably won't be as hard to remember. We'll see. Okay. So, person has good stam. Does not have on your left. Does not have good wit. Should be not so bad. This person. Decent speed. Finish stam. Mile S is good. Guts is low. Surprisingly. This one does have on your left, but doesn't have Professor Curvature. None of them have Professor Curvature. That's kind of crazy. This is a very good Taiki though. It's a very good Taiki shuttle. Yoho-san. Okay. Good speed, good power, low wit. We'll see. A little sus. A little sus. You know my Umas. I've shown them off. Okay. I'm relying on Taiki for the most part still, I think. I think my Taiki still has like close to a 40-50% win rate, and my other Umas have like a combined like 30 or 40%. Putting me at like close-ish to 80%. I'm going 4 wins most of the time. To shoot for victory. It's good because I'm third. I wouldn't have been shooting for victory if I was first or second. Ooh, I'm making a good acceleration. Ogre's dueling. I do need my Taiki to actually like beat out the other Taikis though. Please. Oh, wait, my Ogre's good. My Ogre did it. A lot of dueling going on. Okay, Taiki not so good, but Ogre very good. Very nice Ogre. 147 is bad. My Taiki was easily like the least performing out of them. Let's see what happened here. There's Taiki, and then mine was all the way down here. This should be a very good Taiki. Yeah, kind of all the same. I still think mine's better than the second guy. But my Ogre is better than all of them, so that's all that matters. Oh, I almost didn't scout. Okay, Haricot. Low speed, no mile S, but a lot of good gold skills. But no, okay, no, unrestrained. No Professor of Curvature? Okay. No on your left for this Mejiro Ryan. On your left for this Ogre. I guess people are not curvature propagandized. I don't know. To me, it's still good. I am though. And then this, bro. Haricot. Probably is. This is a very nice. Well, kind of lacking on the wit. I definitely prefer curvature to Rushing Gale. I mean, this is just good, right? Oh, low stam though. And I like Taishin. I don't think she's good, but I do like me some Taishin. Alright. Can I advance to Group A? I sure hope so, because I plan to... I do plan to stream my finals match, as per usual. Taiki is actually in good spot here. She's close to the front on a 3-4. But I'm more excited for my not Ogre, my Grass Wonder here. No? Isa. Come on, Grass. Kusa, kusa, kusa. Is that my Ogre cap? I can't tell. It's too hard to see. I have no idea which one mine was. Nope. That was 2-3. So I got beat by this other. Is it the low stam Ogre? I don't know. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Oh wait, no, she was fun after. Man, I still think my Ogre's better. I don't know. Right-handed's gotta be better, right? Oh wait, but my speed's lower. Oh, that makes sense. I suppose. I don't like it, but it makes sense. I forgot I didn't hit my max speed on my Ogre. I also barely missed max speed on my Grass. I could have hit max speed, but I went with a wit training instead. Oh, remember to scout? Okay. A debuffer, which is probably going to hit me directly, which I don't like. But she's being run pace, so maybe it won't hit me because I'm in the late. Oh my gosh, you are evil. You're just... Oh wow, this is a serious... This would be a serious player that would bring 2 debuffers if their Ogre was better. It's a lot of unique skills, but feels lacking. I am not. Wait. Oh my god, there's so many debuffers in this one. I don't think that each other's... No, this person doesn't have enough stam for runaway. I've already tried it. And they certainly don't have enough stam with all the other debuffers that the other person's taking. I'm gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna win this one. I feel relatively good about this one. Not because the other players are weak, because they did bring like debuffers and stuff. I just don't think they're well positioned. Like a pace air groove doesn't see my late chase, my on your left movements. I think I'll be able to pump some iron. Oh, 6-7, 6-7. Oh. Now it's 5-7. It was 6-7. If I put grass first, it'd be 6-7. She will get her front runner, her angling and scheming. I just don't think she'll be able to hold it. That is not enough of a lead for a runaway. With the amount of stamina she has, I don't think she had enough stamina to hit her spurt. Oh, the vodka's good. I think my chance if grass wins this. I do like her chances. I think Taiki's dead though. Ah! Another 2-3 finish! Another 2-3 finish. Why? Or 2-4 finish. This has been brutal. I don't think that like the Umas are that much better than mine. Didn't even hit max speed. Or not even max speed, 1100 speed. That wit's good. It's 787, but with a late. Maybe you can go without curvature for this one. Oh well. It's okay. We got a lot more tries. I can still win these last 2 as well. I'm really surprised I lose those though. Those feel like winnable games. Okay, Megan. Megan's Taiki is not perfect. A lot of green skills. I'm unconvinced, A, by sympathy, but also by this groundwork pace chaser thing. I'm not all that convinced. You're lacking on speed for you. You're lacking on everything for you. Except for Stam. And then you, oh. Huh? You have good speed. Manpower. It a little weak. These feel like URA finale Umas. No, it's Unity Cup. I don't know. How many should have gotten the groundwork? I shouldn't be beating the groundwork, Taiki. Estella-san! Hello! How are you? Yeah, it's a very bad skill. I've been okay. I did some like things that I didn't, that I kind of regretted, but I'm doing okay. In this game, sympathy is a skill. It's a relatively bad skill because everyone else in the lobby has to, like 5 other people in the lobby have to have it, and it's very unlikely that they will, and even if they do, you're still like helping them trigger it, so it's like kind of awkward. Come on, Ogre! Ogre's gonna win this. Ogre has the lead. Yay! I guess that was something that I'm a little bit proud of myself for, but it's like very minor proud. What is minor proud? Like, I feel like if you're only minorly proud of it, it's just something you're okay with. You're not like proud of it. But I guess something to that effect I've done. Kind of weird situation. I talked to my friend Misa recently. For real, for real? I'll keep that in mind. Scout. Go wit, but good vodka. I wouldn't expect these to trigger, to be honest. Relatively decent grass. No groundwork. Ooh, I could have boosted this. We'll see. Well, okay, so what happened is I played in a card game tournament yesterday and I did horrible at playing card games, which is sad because I like doing well at card games. But I did meet somebody and hung out with them for a lot of the trips, so that was like a good thing. I don't know.
先頭はセイウンスカイ単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは待機シャトル、さらに外からナイスネイチャー、内から行く5番グラスワンダー、5番手にはオグリキャップ、差がなく8番グラスワンダー。
It's not a bad thing, but also I wasted a lot of money playing card games, and I do regret that.
意気揚々と先頭を行きます。セイウンスカイどうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
I mean, so I met this person and they also encouraged, like, I don't know, even though it's anyway, like, I don't know, doing it and then meeting people, so it's not a bad thing. It's just maybe there's parts about it that I'm like, sus. I'll just put it that way. Come on, grass! Come on, grass! Or Taiki! Come on, grass! Oh, oh, that was close. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how much delay I have, so. Okay, I qualified. Easy. Never in doubt. Fourth? I thought you got third. Qualified, that's all that matters. Now we do it again. I don't know what you're raising your eyebrow to because I don't know how much delay I have. I'm gonna run it back. Oh. No, not sus in terms of like it's like questionable or dirt. Just like in the fact that like I'm suspicious of like the risk reward. I'm suspicious about like whether or not I should do it. I don't know. Oh, Gold City. I like Gold City. Okay, if I want to get into others like non-Seiso stuff, I could do so. But I could also maintain the Seiso. I mean, I'm not an idol. I could try to be an idol. Could try to cover idol. But those are really good. Gold City, or not Gold City, but Gold City. I just don't know if I am an. I don't really consider myself an idol. Oh, run away with kind of some stuff? That's not bad. Like if I thought of myself as an idol, I don't mind like maintaining that image, but I also don't think that I did anything to suggest that. Wow, no, this should be the #1. Oh, but their own Suzuka is gonna block them. That's some kind of crazy work. That's crazy work. Should be okay. Fair enough. No, because I like Seiso Idol, but I also probably should like maintain an image to a certain point where like I shouldn't go like crazy, because I can like go really yabai, but I don't think I plan to do that unless you want me to do that. Actually, Estela-san, yeah, I'm a male VTuber. But Estela-san, actually, like, amongst people that I've talked to just about anything, because I'm normally not, like, holding back when I stream and I'm just chatting. But I feel like I have said a lot of things that are just, like, more random when I talk to you. This is just, like, a very, like, no thought, like, claim that I'm making. But I guess what I'd say is, like, with a lot of people, I'll just be talking about anime or whatever, because that's obviously a big part for me. But I have talked about, like, I don't know, things that go in so she's shooting for victory, but she's kind of hosed? No. She could still win this. It's going to be tough, but she can still win this. Yeah. No, I'll probably not, like, fully expose myself. But I won't feel too bad about exposing myself. Ooh, Taiki. Taiki Shatore? I think I won. Imagori. I think the things that I've talked about with you, Estela-san, that are on the more yabai side are more of the menhera side. Because we do talk about that a lot. And that's not like the most like Seiso thing, but it's also not like the least Seiso thing. But I've also talked about just like, I don't know. I talk to you a lot about like social things, like just like being extroverted or being menhera or whatever. But I think what I'm expressing when it comes to like being more yabai is like, or for example, like talking about like relationships, which I've talked about. I mean, okay, so here's the thing, right? Ooh. I have to talk about relationships. Why? Or lack of relationships. Why? Because I do my Valentine's Day stream every year, and everyone is so nice to me on that day because I like guilt tripping people into being nice to me. Kidding a little bit, but because I have my Valentine's Day stream, I do have to share like some of the kind of yabai like kurodexi, I guess you could say, of like relationships or whatnot. Right? So like I do share some of that, but if I were to like share some of those more recent stories, to me they could be like even more yabai. And it could get even more sketchy. But I don't mind talking about them. If chat and Estela-san in this case can Oh, I forgot that you've been busy on all the Valentine's Day streams. It will happen. Assuming something really important doesn't happen. Which hasn't happened in the last 4 years. It's gonna happen again. Very nice. We got a TM Apero. We have a Golshi. It's a pretty good Golshi. It's a pretty good vodka. A lot of people are underweighting. Relatively understand, but winnable. You know. It'll be fun. Well, actually, I've talked about this before, and it grows more and more. And that's the Valentine's Day stream that I started 4 years ago, like 4 years ago-ish. Oh, yay! Well, what if you get a relationship? Then you can't join me, because you'll be busy on Valentine's Day. Not in a weird way. Not in a sus way, but like in a... Okay, maybe in a little bit, but not in like a creepy, like weird way. But like, in the way that like you might be on a date or something. No, but I talk about it a lot, where I started this thing like 4 years ago because I was like, well, really lonely. And because the year before was like really, really bad on Valentine's Day. And so I started it, and it was a relatively good idea to like talk with friends a lot. My friends are all already nice, but especially like if I'm streaming, they'll join and all that. And then when I started streaming like 2-ish years ago, like this year's been less consistent, but when I started streaming like 2 years-ish ago, I kind of was very easy to transition in the Valentine's Day stream, and having people who like have watched me does make it a lot more something that I'm almost looking forward to. I think you can only look forward to your least favorite day of the year so much. Okay, this is bad. Ogre needs to pick it up. Like, it's not like all of a sudden it's my favorite day of the year or anything. No, not even close. It's not like it's all of a sudden my favorite day of the year or anything. But it is something that definitely I plan for. Like, I do some amount. Okay, planning is maybe the wrong word, but I do some amount of preparation for that stream. Making sure that I have things to do. If I want people to join me, that those people at least let me know if they might join. And then also, like, I do my karaoke songs. I make sure that I have good songs to sing for that, because there's a lot of love songs, which is fun. So the Valentine's Day stream is always all day, and it always starts at whenever I wake up, which is normally like 10-ish a.m. and ends when I go to sleep, or plan to go to sleep, which is normally like 2 a.m. And because YouTube has a limit on the length of time that you can stream, it's split into 2 videos. Normally it's archived. This year, I ended up playing Anime Music Quiz with some friends on stream. So if you watched it, you could see it. But then I got copyright struck because I was told that it'd be safe, and it was not safe. But so I can't actually have that half of the thing on YouTube. But next year I won't make the same mistake. And also, like, so next year will be normal. It'll be 10 a.m. to on Valentine's Day to 2 a.m. Basically the next day, probably. It's roughly 14 hours. Oh, maybe it's 9 to 3. So it's like between 9 and 10 when I wake up to 2 or 3 when I go to sleep. So it's somewhere between 14 and 16 hours. And yeah, I don't plan to I don't plan to miss it. I do have my things that I think I'm gonna do. I do always drink. That is an important thing for me. It's always me drinking. People can drink with me if they want. But yeah, so I've learned to not hate it as much by giving it a little bit of a better rap, because I do enjoy the stream, even though I don't enjoy the day and I don't enjoy the oh, sugoi. It'll be fun. You know, so I talked about getting a small win at the okay, I should actually like scout a little bit. This person's umas are very good, even though they're a little underwitted. Is this a runaway? No. And then well, meh, kind of average.
このメンバーの中
Lacking in power, but could make it up with skills. So one of the people that I met, I spent a lot of time with yesterday at the card game event that I went to. And the thing about it is, okay, I am really bad. Everyone knows this about me, especially USL-san. I am very introverted. I have very bad social anxiety. I have a very hard time talking to new people. But this time, I saw a girl who was playing card games kind of at the same event, and I worked up some courage to talk to her. And I was able to like kind of spend a lot of my time while I was there talking to her, right? And I talk about it as a small win where like I do pat myself a little bit on the back for like taking the step, even though it's like it's a minor win, right? I bring it up now too because you say that you'll bring drinks. She was 20 years old, so she could not drink. I said I would buy her some alcohol, but then she went to a party that I was not invited, that I didn't want to invite myself to. So I think she drank, but I don't know.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ、ウマ娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。
Yeah, I do think it's a good start though. Like being able to even approach is a good thing, not in like a weird way. Hopefully. I feel like you never know how weird you're doing, like ever, really. Because even if I knew, I think I lost. But even if, so in my head, you're either way more, ooh, wait, Ogre, Ogre, Ogre! Oh, I think I lost. I think I lost by net. Dang. Rivalに打ち勝ち。2-3. Yeah. I mean, it was good practice, but yeah. I feel like you always think you're more weird. Like you'll never know exactly how weird you're being because you'll either think that you're like, oh, that was good, like relative to me or whatever. But like that was good. I'm happy I went with that. And you'll be like way more creepy, or you're like, you have it in your head that you're being super creepy or like weird or like awkward, and you're not. But like never, I feel like really you never have a really accurate representation of how creepy you're being. Yeah. Well, at card game tournaments, you can also say something about like the deck they're using. You could say something about like some of their peripherals, because that was what I was gonna say. I was gonna say because she had like a really cute she had a really cute notebook, card game track life. She had a really cute notebook. She was also using the same pen as me, like an AliExpress just ink pen, but like same pen. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how good my approach was, but I approached. It's all these like low wit rumors. What the heck? Do I need to sack my wit? Maybe I do. No one's bringing good wit. I could probably get away with much lower wit. Yeah, it's improvement. By the way, this is where I'm saying like, it's not like yabai, like super yabai or sus or like say so or whatever, but I do generally stay away from like talking about like how I feel about women currently, because that could be like like that's not just me if I still am talking to them, but also like I don't know, it just feels more yabai. How do you even explain this?
このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは6番待機シャトル、そして3番待機シャトル。
I think it's too delicate. That's how I want to say it. But I was also saying, I've also told a lot of people, like, I generally don't want to do anything that, like, could make anyone uncomfortable. Because, okay, this is a completely separate issue, but I feel like very rarely do I care about something so much that I'm willing to offend people if I offend them. I've heard that the better mindset is to just say, like, what I'm, like, assert that what I'm saying is, like, yeah. I do also think it's different. Oh, my Taiki is just kind of held. How did my Taiki hold? She's the only one that didn't trigger shooting for victory. Yeah. I do think it's also easier to, like, talk to chat. And I do appreciate chat because Estella-san especially, but, like, really all my, you know, relatively regular viewers, Estella-san, God, she hasn't dropped by in a while, and I haven't streamed for a lot, so I'm forgetting the name. Kimetsu no Yaiba fan. God, it's been so long. But yeah, Marilyn, for example, the Dutch viewer too. It is, like, easy to talk for me, because for me it is just kind of Kayla. Yeah, thank you. Trust me, this isn't. I just have very bad memory. But yeah, so, like, all you guys that chat is, like, very good for just, like, I mean, it does help a little bit on the social side, but I do think it's, like, different too, where it's like being face to face with somebody is more pressure for me in social interaction. Oh, Hishi Amazon. And then a Curran-chan? Ooh, this one has good names. Yeah. I feel like I'm very awkward in person. Oh, very high stamp. Narita Brian. And then some Groundworks? Yes, wow. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said earlier, it's really hard to tell how you come off in person. At least for me, who's never been good at it socially. The person to ask for that, though, is Misao. She's been on stream before, and she's kind of the reason I play a lot of Uma Musume. But, I met her at Offkai, and she probably met me at my most social, and then when I talked to her, I said that she needs to be, like, my social magnet, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's probably more normal than you think, but, well, again, it's probably more normal than you think if you're self-conscious about it, and way less normal than you think if you're not self-conscious about it. Like, okay, this is wait. Seiyun Sky can actually win this with tag? Okay, can I give a really, like, cringy example? But you have to stay with me, okay? Oh wait, all my Umas are doing well. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, finish. That's crazy. Cringe example, okay? Andrew Tate. In my opinion, bad person. Okay? I'm not gonna. I think that Andrew Tate's a bad person. I could be a like a snowflake, right? But I think that Andrew Tate's a bad person. But one thing that I definitely think that he's good at is talking to women. And not bad, 3 wins. I got 2 3 wins so far. Yeah. I think he's very good at talking to women because A, he interacts with a lot of them. B, he has a lot of confidence. And C, he really doesn't worry about how he appears. Clearly. And I think that I think that somebody like him is way creepier than they think in their own head. Right? Like, I think that the average person will think, damn, Andrew Tate, very weird person. And I think, okay, average person, notwithstanding the people who like really follow him, but I don't know. Average is hard to fully parse out. But like, I think he believes he is smooth as hell and like completely uncontroversial or like well loved, well received by everyone he knows. Like, you know, when he talks to women, not creepy at all. I think he truly believes that he is not creepy in the slightest. And I think he is way creepier than he himself thinks about himself. And I also think that somebody, maybe not specifically me, but we can use me as an example, that thinks like, oh, I'm so awkward, like I need to have more confidence, whatever. I think that if I'm having a normal conversation with somebody, obviously I do need to have topics and I do need to like, there's some times where I'm better at conversing than others. But I think that if I take at least me on a good day, I am way less creepy than I think in my head. Because I think that like, oh, I'm not doing a good job. But like, maybe I am doing a good job and I'm just like not confident in it. And I think like for that reason, if you're like complete confidence and don't think you're in like inkling creepy, then you're probably more creepy than you think. But also, if you think like you're just screwing it up and you're like shitting the bed, you're probably not doing as bad as you think. So that's where I'm like kind of coming from. But it's still hard to like tell yourself, oh, well, just be more confident then, because I can't do that. One sec. Oop. I thought it was called for, but my dad was just playing Tetris with my mom. And they were like very like passionate, or they were like very. My dad was like really upset about something. He probably didn't get his blocks to land. Is this a blocker? This is a runaway blocker. That's crazy. That's a good type key. This is a very good type key. It's a very good. パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりですね。仕上がりですね。And this person has a PC Amazon. Ooh, these are just very good. I'm gonna use this one. I don't know who that means. This one. But yeah, so that's how I feel about conversing with people. I never feel like I'm making a great impression, but that's why I gotta do it more, I guess. And that's why a lot of people at this card game event were like telling me that like I should be more into card games because it's pretty normal at card games. Ooh, 6-7. Oh, that's another thing. Because she was 20 years old, she was like big into 6-7. Like, man, I'm old. 1馬身離れてピシアマーズ外動くか第4コーナーカーブ馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せませんまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのか勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された動くかまだ抑えたままだ3番待機シャトル前を狙っているぞじりじり詰める9番オグリキャップ6番待機シャトル Oh, 6-7 in a different one. I can win this. I don't know. I'm also feeling old. I'm entering the stage where I actually like do have to worry. Okay. Want to talk about not getting say-so. This is like very sketch. Wait, let's see if Ogre gonna. Oh, grass! Oh, somebody else is. Talk about like very unsay-so, like yabai, like topic. Like there was definitely points now where I need to be very careful that who I'm talking to is overage. Because, okay, it's not like you can't be friends with people under, but like, I don't even want to like, I'm very like serious about not being weird. And I think that like, being too close to like young people is like, or not young people, like, if somebody's 17, like, yikes. I almost didn't say. Tosaka Rin. What does she bring? She has a debuffer and a. Ooh, this is a very good one. Kind of interesting Ogre. Ooh, a Meisho Doto. Ooh, these are fun. These are fun animals. Yeah. Well, like, so I'm definitely being like uber careful. Like, don't do anything stupid. But also, I don't really understand young people. I was actually telling this to this person. I'm more okay with 6-7. Yeah. Okay. One thing, especially when dating. Okay, there went a really stupid rule. I think people still believe it. That's like you divide your age in half and you add 7, and that's the oldest you should, or that's the biggest age gap you should deal with. So like if I'm 24, I divide my age by 2, and then I add 7, it's 19. Supposedly, right? But if I'm going to college campuses and specifically seeking out freshmen, that is weird. I think it's more or less okay if I meet somebody who's 19 or 20 years old at this point. But oh, Meisho Doto? I'm gonna lose this one. Meisho Doto. My Taiki was doing well too. Well, I don't know. I don't believe this. I don't believe this, right? Like, supposedly the rule was divide your age by 2, add 7. But I don't think that being 70 or 80 years old automatically means that it's like not weird to date a 40-year-old. You know, like, I still think that's bad. And then, not always, but a lot of the times, it's like, I know they're adults, but like, the 40, not only is the 40-year-old probably after the 7-year-old's money, but also like, the 70-year-old is kind of creepy, like using his inheritance to like buy a younger woman. Like that seems weird. I know like 40 isn't younger to us, but like that's super weird. But like, I think it's more or less okay if I meet somebody pretty organically and they happen to be 20 years old and I'm 24 years old. I think that could work, but at 24 years old, I should not be going out and seeking freshmen. I even think it's maybe okay if I go to, like, if I'm 24 years old, I go to colleges and I like meet juniors, seniors, potentially grad students. That's like literally people my age. But like, and if I meet a freshman that way, that's different too. But if I'm going to colleges and seeking out teenagers, like 19-year-old high school students, that's weird. I'm not going to do that, right? But people might say that it's legal, and there's not that much, like, there's not that much of an age gap. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. So I'm not sure what the age gap is. A lot of the times it's a vibe, and my vibe is like way stricter than a lot of other people's vibes. but I don't know. I'm sticking with my vibe. Got something stuck on my headphones.
待機者
ちょっと元気がないですね。
Yeah. It's not that I don't get it. I don't, or I don't get it. It's not that I don't understand. Oh, I didn't scout. It's not that I don't understand like a 24-year-old saying like, it's not that far away. But also like, again, like you, like through a reflection, you should at least reflect on it being weird. Like it's not, and there's levels to weird, right? Like dating somebody under 18, weird, like super weird. Like if you're not 18, if you're 18 and they're 17, fine, right? Like if you're not 18 and you're dating somebody underage, that's bad. But like, that doesn't make these like weird things not weird. Like I know a lot of like 20-year-olds that date 30 and 35-year-olds, and I'm like, no.
先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿単身で飛ばして行きます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は待機シャトル、少し後ろからカレンちゃん、ライスシャワー追走。5番手桜爆信号、アグネスタキオ、ここにいた。1馬審査オグリーキャップ、ゴールドシップ、ペースはさあ鼻に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。続いて待機シャトル、1馬身離れてライスシャワー、その後カレンちゃん、外には桜爆信号。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
Okay, like, yeah, I don't blame people for doing that, but I still don't like it. I think it's bad for society if too many people do that. And I don't blame people, okay, not like, this isn't about you, but like poor people, okay, like poor people from other countries too, right? Like, it's not that I don't understand why you would do it. I do blame. Oh, great, great. She actually won. Holy crap. Like I understand if you're in like a bad position, like it's pragmatic to do so. I do blame people who like partake in the mail order bride experience. But ultimately, how I feel about it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe meet somebody. But, okay, when you say broke college student, that's not really what I'm referring to, although I'm not like going to try to pry into the situation. It's more like, because there's broke college student, and then there's literally like a single mom that can't care for her kids, right? Like, when I was never like broke, but like, when I was quote unquote a broke college student, it's like, I'm not going to go out and buy fast food because it's too expensive, or like I'm not gonna buy that thing that I really want to buy, or that like cool custom mechanical keyboard, or buy shit on TikTok shop or whatever just because it's cool. I'm gonna like watch it. Ooh, an Agnes Digital. Really not scared. You're a front runner. But like that was the extent of broke college student for me. But like, yeah, if you're like a single mom, right? Or you're from like a war-ridden, impoverished country, and somebody is like a rich old man is trying to buy you, like literally, I mean, not literally, but basically body, right? Something I don't understand doing it. It's just I don't like it. I don't like people who I don't like that the rich people that deliberately partake in that.
そして7番待機シャトル、ここまでが戦闘集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。グラスワンダー、ペースが速い。8番待機シャトル、早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番待機シャトル、アグネスデジタル並んできた。それを見るように6番待機シャトル、第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。まだ一番スピードの差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。
So yeah, it's a weird situation.
Ooh,
my humans are finishing relatively well here at the end. I only need one of them to really break through. I think I get 1, 2, 3 finishes. That's crazy. Gory! Yeah. It really shouldn't be for the rich old man, though. In my opinion, it shouldn't be that difficult for the rich old man to be like, I'm going to find an age-appropriate woman. I'm going to find a 70-year-old woman, or I'm going to stay single. I don't know. But yes, for the poor people, for like the poor, you know, person with extenuating circumstances, yes, it is a very unfortunate and difficult decision to make. Wait,
パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりですね。逃げを打ってこの子のペースに持ち込めれば強いですよ。
4番人気は1番第1シャトル。
ライバルたちは強力ですが放送を期待したいですね。
You have an early lead, no groundwork. You're so close.
まずまずの仕上がりですね。
7番人気、4番オグリキャップ、9番人気は
Front runner? Front runner! That's crazy. I finally saw a front runner. El Condor possibly.
美しい青空が広がる。さあ、ゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
I haven't dropped any like super unsafe stuff. Although this whole conversation isn't like the embodiment of say so uncontroversy.
早くも激しい競り合い。さらにその外からはマルゼンスキー、1馬審査エルコンドルパター、その後ろに1番待機シャトル、さらに6番
I guess it's about dating. Could be about dating.
開いてグラスワンダー、そのうち並んで8番オグリキャップ、その後ろから4番オグリキャップ、
Maybe I should just jump right into this conversation.
意気揚々と先頭を行きます。マルゼンスキー。
It's not that I don't know what to say, it's that I don't know how to branch this topic, but I'm gonna broach this conversation. I was talking to my brother about this. No, I'm not gonna bring it up in this one. I made this off comment to my brother, that's what I'm saying. That I wish I can talk to women more without feeling like I have an ulterior motive. Because like a lot of the times I just generally have like social anxiety in general, talking to anyone. Ooh, Grass Wonder! I got another 3 wins. So it's like I already have trouble, like no matter what, like guys and girls, about talking to people, but I can walk up to a guy and just like talk about if he's in one crowd sports or if he's in another crowd like anime or whatever, and it's like pretty normal. But I feel like too often when it comes to women, like I do want to be friends, but when I'm having the conversation, there's always like an ulterior motive in like my mind, whether that I'm like I think they're attractive, I think they're cute or whatever, and or just like other gross thoughts, like oh, you know, like a little like I don't really, I'm not enjoying this conversation as much because I don't think they're attractive or whatnot. I wouldn't say that. That goes too far. But like, man, you know, like okay, I should put it this way. I should take off the table, rule out like wanting to date people before I enter a conversation with them. Like before I enter a conversation with women. But like I have a hard time doing that. To me it's like, oh, a lot of the times it's like I think they're cute, so I'll go up and talk to them. Or like I will have a hard time figuring out what to say because it's like, yeah, I don't know. But also like I don't want to be coercive, even though I like that kind of inherently is. If it's kind of inherently coercive if I'm gonna try something. I'm going to try vodka. I'm gonna try taking off my Taiki. I think that she's getting blocked by too many other Taikis, so I'm gonna just do full gamble. I think she's running into other Taikis, and it's making it harder for her to trigger her shooting for victory. Sorry, you can explain what you mean by it's like opposite to me? You think that like opposite in the fact that like you're running into guys like me that are like having ulterior motives for you, or like opposite in the fact that like, sorry, you can explain. I'm not gonna try to speculate. Mambo time. A lot of speed. Dave, not my friend Dave. He doesn't play me with this one. Good power. Kind of lacking wit. I'm gonna gamble. Let's go gambling.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
最高峰からのレースとなった1番ウォッカ、大丈夫か？
まだこれからですよ。ここからの巻き返しに期待です。
789 is not where I want to be.
マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭集団を見て、
But I did already qualify, so
マルゼンスキー単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離れて2番手は8番
Yes.
オグリキャップ。
So you're saying it's opposite in the way that the way you do it is
3番グラスワンダー、少し後ろから待機シャトル内7番
yes.
グ
The
ラスワンダー
way
1馬身離れて1番ウォッカ、1馬身差2番
you don't have to feel bad. That is an unfortunate consequence of a bad concept of guys will be guys. It's very bad. Because we should not be, because that is coercive, I think. But, and that's like specifically what I try to avoid, where I don't want to be coercive. So even though like I'm specifically trying to avoid it being coercive, like what you're saying by it being opposite is guys like you are trying to be a normal good friend and you're running into guys like me. And guys like me, no matter, well, I don't know about how much I'm trying or not trying, and have a very hard time with not killing our feelings. Good job, guys. I don't know. It's like, I think a part of it is, oh, I can say very unsay so words. I think I have kind of a love boner. Of like, I really, really want to be the idea of like dating and like being with somebody, I guess. And so I have a hard time with like not like going into like platonic friendships, not at least keeping a door open that shouldn't be kept open. These are all front runners. That is a gross. Oh, groundwork too. But no, this is such a weird no gold still. Doesn't have enough stamina though. She's gonna block herself. That's kind of funny. I need somebody who's never been in a relationship. No, that's not it. Because somebody who's never been in a relationship is exactly like me. It feels so weird though when people who have been in relationships tell me it's not all that. Even the people who aren't currently in a relationship, it's like, well, you have experience. Like, are we going to pretend your experience means nothing? In terms of like, even if I'm not with somebody in a year, I want some experience in dating that I don't have. And I still feel like it's a little offensive. Offense is a strong word. I'm like, dang, bro. But yeah, the worst is when people that are in relationships to this day say it's not all that. I'm like, okay, well, are you gonna like break up because it's not all that? Like, no, that's not what I meant. Ah, I see. I'm saying more conceptual, but I don't know. Oguri Captain. I think I'm good. We're chilling. This is so funny though. This is randomly the one that's like doing well. I've won too. But they're like, the ones that aren't winning are inting. It's so funny. I think I'm more wondering. Oh, Oguri Captain. I like Oguri as well. Who's my favorite character? My favorite character is probably this top. Oh, Volca? This one? My brother does not like this one. She's relatively hard to raise and doesn't really play the way that he likes it. I'm more or less okay, but I don't have strong feelings toward Vodka. I do like Ogre Cap. I like. Well, I'm like mid on Grasswonder. What's funny about not this Grasswonder, this Grasswonder. What's funny about Grasswonder is my friend Misa. She got me to watch this anime where the best girl is kind of like the same archetype as Grasswonder. So when I was talking to her, she's like, "Where's a Grasswonder?" I was like, "Okay." Okay. Taiki Shuttle. Regular Taiki Shuttle. White good. Saiyan Sky. Quite good. Oh, kind of lacking. Turf B, what the heck is... No. This is good. But she's probably going to get beaten out by this Maruzensky. Let's see her pick up a dub.
このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は星雲スカイ、そしてスマートファルコン、その後ろに待機シャトル。1馬身離れて6番ウォッカ、外から行くオグリキャップ。6番ウォッカ上がっていきます。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが、
集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
先頭マルデンスキー、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。
If you were like a human person running like this, then yeah.
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越され
But like also, I don't know how real horses run.
先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。6番ウォッカ、前を狙っているぞ。じりじり詰める6番ウォッカ、まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。
Cause like,
から捉えることができるのか。
like real horse racing is a thing, right? And I have no idea if those like things make it harder to run racing.
6番ウォッカ、飛んでくる。
My guess is like if I had to run with those real things, then yeah. Oh wow, all my skills triggered.
2番手争いはオグリキャップ。
But can I beat the Summer Mars on speed? Oh, I can. Oh, I can. It definitely can. Vodka got second. Not bad. Oh, green one. That was good. Oh, goody cap. What? She got second. Good job, Vodka. Yeah. All I know is that if I go to a cape, I definitely will place a bet. I just don't know anything about like the horse racing. Alright, more scouting. Okay, we have you. Mid, but she has groundwork, so not bad. Kind of mid, but it's. Yeah. I don't know how to appraise Umas anymore, bro. What the heck? I'm like completely useless. I get my friend Misao asking me every time, like, I get her asking me so many things, and I'm like, man, I'm like so out of my like depth now. It's such a different game than when I played. I've only won 1 out of like 5 tournaments so far, so. She got me back into it, so you can blame her, thank you. At least it's a consistent stream that I'm doing.
先頭から大きく離されて2番手は待機シャトル、外から行くエアグルーヴ、4番手にはライスシャワー。ここまでが先頭集団、各馬娘一団となって団子状態の大混戦。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
さあ花に立ったのはダイワスカーレット。このままリードすることができるか。続いてエアグルーヴ、そして外目を突き出すのは待機シャトル、4番手グラスワンダー、5番手にライスシャワー。それを見るように動くか。間もなく第4コーナーカーブ。
ここからスパート、一気にレースが動きます。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは待機シャトル、ルオンが前を狙っているぞ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。待機シャトル、2番手に様子を見守る。ここで上がってくる。
Ooh, yikes. This Meijiro Ryan could take it, theoretically. Vodka's not doing bad. She could beat her rival here. Oh, wait, it could be a Grass One Rainbow. Oh, it's Vodka! Vodka! I think that's my Vodka. This is your Uma. I've decided it's your Uma because you saw one look at her and you said you liked her. So. Good job, Vodka. Ciao. Okay, maybe this is the lineup I'm supposed to take. And just pray. Pray that one wins. This is the last one of today. The last of this. I'm kind of debating playing a run just to keep talking. Because I'm a big yapper.
5番人気です。1番ウォッカ、3番人気です。
Their stats are decent. They're not gonna run out of stamina.
3番人気は1番ウォッカ、4番マルゼンスキー、9番人気です。6番人気。
Yeah. I'm a big yapper. Which is funny because I'm like socially awkward. I think that's my problem though. Like, I think I'm a relatively good listener. Okay, I don't know if I'm a good or bad listener. I think I'm relatively happy being a listener. And I'm a big yapper. But I have a hard time being a yapper. Okay, two things. One is that I have a hard time being a yapper if I don't know that the person I'm talking to is super into the yap, because I feel like I'm boring them. And I have a hard time being a listener if I'm not sure, if I'm not comfortable with the person that is talking, because I don't know if they like me being a listener. Because sometimes there's like listeners I like, and not listeners as in like viewers or whatever, but like listeners as in like when I'm chatting to somebody that I like, and listeners that I think like, oh man, they're not engaged in the conversation, they don't care what I'm saying, right? Like, so that's part of my beef. But like I like listening and I like yapping. So like the people who I like can't get me to shut up. Oh, Ogre. Ogre could win this. She doesn't get debuff. Okay, I went 3 wins in the first 3, and then I went 5 wins once I put vodka in the lineup. Maybe this is the tech. Maybe this is what I'm going to end up running in a couple days. Or 3 days? 3 days. Yeah. There's 1 break period. Or there's 1 more run of these, and then 1 more break period. When it came to yapping though, this is something that happened earlier today that was like cool. I got our doorbell rang, right? And I opened the door and it's the neighbor. It's like an older neighbor, right? Not like old. He's like probably in his 50s or like 40s or 50s or something. And he was inviting me and my family to like a neighborhood party. And I have never been to a neighborhood party because I've always been in like neighborhoods that like kind of just lived their own lives that didn't really like get to know each other. Like maybe like, you know, the people in the neighborhood, maybe they like, we're like everyone's chill, and if something happens, it's like you want to make sure everyone's tight in the neighborhood. But I've never been invited to like a neighborhood party, and I know like once we moved to a new area, like this neighborhood's like very friendly. We got invited to a party tomorrow, so I'm planning to go to that. I'm gonna see if like I can be even like 1 iota social, or if I'm just gonna go home. Like big thing, it is like a neighborhood house party, as in like, if I'm not feeling it, I can walk home in about 5 minutes or less. Probably like 2 minutes. But that was an interesting thing. Like the dude was really chill. I was holding on, I just happened to be holding like a deflated football, and we were like throwing it around for a little bit. So it's like, A, he has either very high, like not confidence, but like very high communication skills, or like something was good, right? Or like, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. There's like, okay, I don't know if you're parsing it this way, but there's like uncomfortable because you don't feel safe, and there's uncomfortable just because like I'm bad in social situations, right? So I guess like, I don't think I'll feel unsafe, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do 1 run. I have this run that's already queued up, so I'll just play it while we keep yapping. I'm too addicted. Addicted to yap, I mean. I don't even know if this is like a good run. I started this like earlier today.
基礎的なトレーニングでもよし。任せてほしい。
No.
日々の積み重ね。
Would you say you know your neighbors particularly well?
始めよう。
A random conversation. Oh, I forgot when you're dorm mates, like everyone becomes kind of neighbors. Yeah. Well, it's like when I was in college, you definitely like, oh, we're like gonna get an apartment. You want to do something? Sure. I was kind of thinking like when you lived with your parents, like, presumably when you lived with your parents, and like you're in a neighborhood, you know the people in your neighborhood. Okay. Well, I don't know culturally if it's like more common as well though. But like in terms of like yeah. All my life I really didn't know my neighbors that well, but attack. I knew it. I got done dirty with that. Ooh. Guts.
少しばかり毎日のトレわかった
Oh, persistence is key. This is neither here nor there, but another something. So I have a friend that does a lot of stuff on my enemy list, and I was talking to him earlier today. So there's a. I was thinking about like socializing on Mal, but I didn't know if that's cringe. Cause I used to, so in high school I used to like participate in forums all the time, and now I'm like old. I'm like, is it like kind of cringe to spend all your time on Mal and like all your best friends are on Mal? Or not cringe, but what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like immature. Yeah. I'm not like implying that. I'm saying like, would that be because I think most people use Mel just to attract their enemy or whatnot. I think I was more curious if it's like weird, you know, like. Yes! That's exactly how I feel. I do think it's a little cringe. Not to socialize on Discord if you use Discord to socialize with like real friends. But I do think it's a little cringe to socialize on Discord over like real life people. Although earlier today I was socialized, or not earlier today, or yesterday, I was talking to my friend, right? And she was socializing with people on Discord. And hey, I was like socializing on Discord. I also got made fun of for not having Discord Nitro. It's like, I could have infinite money, I'm not gonna get freaking Discord Nitro. But I was like, I don't know. I'm not like a big... I socialize over Discord to talk to people I know in real life. In general. That's how I do it. That or like I make strong efforts to... That or I make strong efforts to... No, I compared. It was a little bit my fault. I compared Discord Nitro to Twitter Twitter Blue. And they were like, "It's better, I promise." But yeah. So like, it's either that or like I make strong efforts very quickly to meet them in person. That's true too, though. I don't know. Then again, I went to Offkai, so you know that was like the easiest way to meet people who like VTubers. Actually, this also came up because they were socializing in like a bigger, like, public Discord that I'm a part of, but I'm not like... Right? I felt nervous like at the convention too. There were a couple of times I did it, but still. So it's like a public Discord, right? And I was telling her that like I still feel awkward joining public Discord, even though it's public. It should be like free to join. Like I feel like I should ask somebody to join first. I don't know. Hololive is relatively big. Yeah. I mean, Nisa always carries her Akutan on her. I always... Okay, this isn't like a VTuber thing, but I do always just generally have a bunch of keychains. Just because I like having keychains. Like, not even related to like... So that people can spot me. But it's like, I've always had anime keychains. It's not that different to have like a VTuber one. Right? It's just a different thing on the backpack, but... I've always done it. I don't really care about how people think. That's just... I'm already doing it. It's a bit awkward. Yeah. I mean, that's the hack for when you want other people to talk to you rather than you talking to other people, right? Which is maybe a little bit of a cheat. And then you make them do all the work. which if they're willing to do it, then great, and if they're not, then oops. Like, do you think you're good at like cold calling people, like walking up to them? I'm absolutely not. I admire people who can do that. I've tried so many, not like necessarily apps, but like so many tricks or like so many resources to try to slowly build confidence, and none of them work. I mean, I guess maybe they work a little bit, but like none of them are like super effective. Yeah. I talk about this all the time, where like when somebody comes up to me doing all these exact things, I'm always like super happy that they walked up to me and talked to me, even if I like didn't really want to like be their friend or anything. Even if it was just like them like wanting to say hi, and like they say it, and then it's like, you know, never talk to them again. I always like enjoy those small interactions. But when I'm in a situation to do that, I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm making them uncomfortable. I don't know if they're in like a rush or like they actually want to talk to me. And then I talk myself out of it. Right? It makes my day when I'm on the other side, on the receiving side. But I never have the opportunity to do it IRL and think like, oh, I'm making somebody's day by doing this. Oh, I'm very afraid to be cringe. Being cringe is worse than like death. Not actually, but like being cringe is a social death. I don't know who I was talking to, or was it you that I was talking to, about how like when you're a kid, you're like encouraged to do, I don't want to say stupid things, but you're like encouraged to try. You're encouraged to do kid things, and then if it's stupid, it's stupid. Like, who cares? And then as you grow up, there's more of like a pressure to like be normal. And like the idea that you're doing something cringe to me is like you're not being normal. Yeah. I should make more tweets. It's not that I'm afraid of tweeting something like stupid or something that people don't care about. Like, I talk about sports, right? And I watch the San Jose Sharks, the San Jose hockey team. And I always consider doing like a hockey tweet. And then I'm like, well, no one on my sphere here cares about hockey. And like, at some point, maybe I wouldn't want to talk about it, but like, I don't know. It's like, eh. And then I pass on it. I realized I should stop doing that. I should just tweet it. I thought when I tweeted, I think I tweeted about Ohtani during the World Series. I think that I thought when I tweeted that like Ohtani and the Dodgers is something that like people in this sphere like kind of care about. But like no one cares about Sharks hockey. But maybe I should be the next hockey VTuber. I talk about being the next. Yeah. I mean, I definitely considered it. I haven't given up on it, so I might try it. There's this baseball VTuber by the name of AKA Scarlett. She's kind of also a sports VTuber, so she did tweet about a recent anime X Sharks like promotional thing. But I bring her up because I had a similar idea before she even made her channel. And then she did it, and I was like, "Ah, it worked!" Because she's like a really good, like, me and my brother sometimes talk about it. Like, we like her content. And we're like, "Ah, man, I should have just jumped on it." But even like just the idea of VTubing, right? Like, I think this isn't. I don't think this is like a unique thing, but like, I thought about becoming a VTuber and becoming a streamer many times before I actually started my channel. Like this, like me streaming, maybe not consistently, but like regularly at least, came about. It came about many iterations, like over the course of like 6 or 7 years. Like in high school, like I wanted to be a streamer or whatever, right? And then I was like, nah. And then I want to be a streamer, and then I was like, nah. And then I just did that enough until I talked to Dave about it. I started doing it casually, and then picked it up more and more. But oh shoot, I screwed this up. Ooh, wait. I think the top one's better. Or is the skill points better? Skill points? No. I don't know. I can't do math. There's a mathematical answer to this, but I don't know what it is. I mean, that's why being able to just hit the record button or stream button is like relatively good for getting over some of the nerves, because like you really have nothing to lose because it's so easy to turn off the stream. With that said, I generally talk myself into streaming more. Like, if I have a viewer, I'm like, well, I want to yap. Basically what I just did, right? But if I have like a viewer, then I want to yap, and I end up just like, ooh, fine. I'm also in kind of the similar boat. I talk to Dave all the time. Okay, maybe I'm not streaming, but I have things coming up, I promise. And he doesn't believe me for the most part. But I don't even know which one to do. But yeah, I mean, it is good practice because it's like you really have nothing to lose, which is nice. I think it's very rare that when somebody says you have nothing to lose, you actually have nothing to lose. I think most of the time you do stand to lose something, even if it's just like, I don't know, time, emotional investment, whatever. But I was telling Dave that like something that I enjoy is like if I wanted to give up, I only have to try as hard as I want to try. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, because the moment you promise something, you definitely feel more on the hook to do it. Which is not always a bad thing, because sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I already promised it, so I should like follow through, and that helps you like keep your promises. But not all the time. It's just sometimes. the speed button a bunch. Just trust. Just trust. Yeah. Well, you have other things keeping you accountable. You have like work and shit keeping you accountable. Dave is right when he tells me I really have no excuses for skipping streams. And yet I do so anyway a lot of the time. Dave is right most of the time, though. He's very rarely wrong. He's a smart dude. Maybe that's what I should do. I was looking for another like toggle. Maybe I should do like finger heart. The other thing is because I said I was going to be a hockey VTuber. Is I was gonna just like throw on it, like ask my friend to make me a jersey. I can, or not a jersey, but like a baseball cap that I can put on. But that would really just be for like self satisfaction, because I think it'd be cool. Which is really all that's needed. Like I said, I'm still too worried about other thinking. Fine. Yeah, I don't know. Still have a toggle. I should make sure that I still have something. I keep leaving the rigor on red, which is not good. Oh no, it's Turf Queens. I can't beat Turf Queens. Unwinnable. For whatever reason, like the 85 Bears, or like the best team ever assembled in sports history, is Turf Queens, and you can just randomly go against them and lose, so you avoid them. It's a very silly thing in this game. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know why I was thinking this, but I wonder what the predominant way nowadays that our generation meets people is. Because you were talking about like Discord socializing, I was like, I don't know. The worst combination is being ambitious but unmotivated. Is that even a thing? It's gotta be, right? Get to max speed. I don't know, that just feels bad. Being ambitious but unmotivated. I actually don't think I'm that ambitious though. I'm generally okay with like a quiet life. At least that's what I believe. I believe I am happy with a quiet life. Like, I guess that's why I don't feel like I'm that ambitious. Cause like, I mean, it's not that I don't have things I want. I'm just okay not having them. Ooh, that's good. It is bad too when those things are not like good motivations. Just to avoid that, I guess. This is a great team transfer, huh? I think that's what I was going for. I think being ambitious is generally good. Well, I don't know. I guess I do think it's generally better to be ambitious. Doing it does make it fun though, just like having an interest in what you're doing. It definitely helps. I don't think my goals are that lofty. I think my goals are pretty grounded. I actually don't think that my goals are big enough. I have a friend. Actually, he's been on stream before. His name's Wilson. One of the things that he told me that really stuck with me is like, I forgot if it was like, what do you want to be when you grow up, or if it was like if you could have any power, what would it be? His answer was like really great, and it's still something that I quote. It's like, if I could have anything, then I would wish to be happy. I'm like, damn, that hits. You know, like. Yep, that's me. My goals for next year in regards to VTubing. There's not really a spoiler. I've talked to Dave about this a lot. Amongst the things, I'd like to release a cover every month. It doesn't have to be a good cover. I'm not a professional singer nor mixer, so I have really no idea what I'm doing, and I don't plan to like go out and buy. I don't plan to go out to Fiverr and like buy covers for someone to mix it for me. So it'll either be whatever I can do for cheap or whatever I can do on my own. So that's one. And then hopefully doing a little more streaming. Because this month, or this year, I've been not so good. I've been slacking. That was not good. So, if I could be a little bit better, that'd be a good thing. Ooh, this is tough. I don't want this. Dave's definitely been bothering me. About like streaming more. So that is something that I'd like to do. I guess other things would be being more organized. The thing is, I also have things that I want to do like IRL, right? Although I've told myself I would do those things last year and the year before that, so I don't have high expectations for myself on those. But like, I do have things that I think that I should do to improve my life, for sure. I should fix. But yeah, streaming more in addition to some of my other like creation goals would be nice. But I was also talking with a friend about doing like a side project that's like creative, that's different than what I'm doing here. And I don't know if I would do that through this channel or if I would do it through you know, just my personal life. But if I do that, then that might either A, take up more of my time, or like B, help me be creative. So it could be a good or a bad thing. I haven't really thought it through that much. I was literally just like talking to him earlier today. I was like, I would like to do something creative kind of on the same axes as what he's doing, right? It's like, okay, that'd be fun, potentially. But I don't know. This is awkward. I mean, I don't think I'm, even though it's cheap, I don't think I'm gonna get this rushing deal. No, it's too cheap. It's 240, right? I can find 240. It's probably better than, that's cheap. It's probably better than this plus this, right? Oh, it's 220. I guess I do like this. You got me. That's so cheap though, 240. 180? These are like premium skills, but maybe I can go without. Okay, what if I do this? What if I do this and then I take this off? And I just get this. No, this is still not good. I guess this is a little bit better. Is it a little bit better? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah! Intake. What am I doing? Ah! We're gonna get more skills. We're just gonna pump, not iron. Yeah, we're just gonna go for more skills. We're gonna go 130 skill somewhere. Long weight race. That's really in. Maybe that's okay. I like the idea of rushing Gale. We're gonna try something like this. It's not gonna be good, but it'll be fine as a team trial run, I think. All right. I don't know. Okay, so you asked about like other plans. That was like less. That was a little underwhelming. Yes, those things. More covers, more streams. Hopefully being a little bit more diligent in my day-to-day life. And if I can do those things, then hopefully more ambition will come naturally. Yeah? Maybe. I don't know. I wish I could be ambitious. I just sit at home and I'm happy with it. I'm content. I'm too content. Thank you, thank you. I'll try to be a little more official because this year I was more lax and it was not good for my overall like consistency. So hopefully I can be more consistent next year. That's a goal. That's a good goal. And hopefully I'll be able to like be a little more diligent. That's what I should say. So, and good luck to you too. I'm happy that you're in more streams that I'm doing nowadays, so you get to chat. I always enjoy chatting with chat in general, and especially Estella-san. It's always fun to talk about our plans. On that note, though, I did finish this run. I did do my Champions meets. I think I'll be ending the stream here. Next stream will be in 3-ish days, so whenever the CM. It'll be in not 41 hours. 41 hours? No. It'll be in like 80 hours in like 3 days. Thank you. Yeah, I always enjoy talking, so we enjoy yapping. We're pro yapping. But yeah, I really enjoyed chatting with Chat and Estelle-san. Thank you so much for watching. Successful in Uma Musume. Successful in yapping. I really had a good time. So, というわけで配信は見たいと思います。まあ、ウマ娘もいいし、お話もできてるし、なんか嬉しかったと思います。次の配信は、まあこのリブラじゃなくて、Virgo カップのフィナーレで、その試合も配信するので、ぜひ見てください。とりあえずまあこの配信終わりたいと思うので、まあ本当に見てくれてありがとうございました。それではじゃあねー、バイバイ、お月見です。バイバイ。